Hey guys, this is a quick update here. I am showing, well, right now I'm putting the drawers in this cabinet. You guys have seen the video of me putting the drawers in those two, so I didn't film it because it's the same idea. I got all the drawer slides mounted now. Now I just got to put the drawer slide part on the drawer and then install the drawers. But last night, I got this thing, my shop heater. It's basically a hot water rad with a blower in it. I got that hooked up and plumbed to the wood boiler now. As you can see, the lines here, they go under the cabinet and squeal through here, go through the wall. The lines were already ran in the garage. I just had to hook it to a heater. So I found this heater on Kijiji for free. Wasn't sure if it worked or not, but I had to rewire a little bit of it, but everything works and there's no leaks, so it's good. So now I could do away with the old milk house electric heater. So that's what I'm working on now. Also, in the background, I am working on my homemade snowblower. I got her just about all done now. It's got a hydraulic chute rotation and a hydraulic spout. So hopefully I could get this thing out in this winter, give it a test. I think I'm going to use it this winter just primered. And then this coming summer, if everything is all good, I don't want to make any modifications, I'll paint it. And another side project, I'm trying to make a grapple claw for my pallet forks. I seen the idea on the internet. It's actually something you could buy, but I figured I'll try to make it myself. That's the process so far. That'll be wide open, and then close it clamps pretty much. It'll definitely hold a 6-inch log. So be a hydraulic cylinder in place of this. This is just my way of testing it. This piece is the hydraulic cylinder closed. This piece is the hydraulic cylinder open. So it's just a 4-inch throw, 1.5-inch diameter cylinder. So I'll try to take video of me fabbing that up. Anyway, that's the update in the shop. All right, we are starting on the pallet fork grapple today. A couple days ago, I went and picked up my 1.5-inch bore 4-inch stroke cylinder. So I got that, and I was able to test that. That's why these holes are now up 3/4 versus the 1/4 that they used to be, just with the dowel pins. I wanted to put the cylinder in place to make sure everything would clear, which it does. So today we're going to be starting on this piece here, minus these 1/4-inch thick pieces. So we're going to start on this, which mounts to the frame. So I got my piece of square tube. I got some previously made parts, which I've made at work. So I got these two, which these two pieces are basically these pieces of plywood. So they'll go on the tube like this, and then I will weld it in everywhere. And then part of this tube is actually the lower piece too, so I got to cut a chunk off of this. And then this one will go on the other piece, which will go like this. And then these bolts go through there. One of them is a clearance hole for 1/2 inch, which is this one, so there's a bit of slop. The other one is a 1/2 inch exact, which I will be welding the nuts to it. That way I only have to deal with the bolt head itself. I don't need 2 wrenches, just 1 wrench to clamp the part on. And then this piece here, see the little step, is this piece. So you could see the little step there, which is same thing. Excuse me. So this will get welded on the other end of the pipe, bottom like that. Welded on the sides and the back, not here because I don't have the clearance. And then this big piece here is this. So basically like that. You can see. And that will get welded on just like that in the proper location. Beads on all four sides. So I'm gonna get started with that. All right, guys, so I got it all welded up. Here's the bottom piece. So you can see I welded there. I welded here too, I just ground it off. And all the way around. And then the bottom piece is welded on, not on the front there. I did accidentally put a tack there, I had to grind off. But all three sides, ground off flat there. And then this guy, still pretty warm. Same thing on this side, ground off. Oh yeah, this piece, there's the nuts. I welded the nuts on. Nuts are welded on. So this piece is welded on, and I just finished welding that on. Some nice welds there. I preheated that since it's a 1-inch thick chunk of steel. My welder's a little bit on the small side for that. So I preheated it with the torch to make sure I got good penetration, and looks like I did because you can see there I melted it away, the 1-inch stock. It's melted right through, and it's got some real good hot spots on it. So I'm not worried that's gonna fall off. So that's that. Ouch. So just waiting for that to cool off, and then test fit it onto the fork frame. And then next will be basically the 1/4-inch pieces, which I got the stock for here. Not this guy, these guys. There's two of them. They're 1/4-inch thick, 8 inches wide, 16 inches tall. I'm gonna see if maybe I could bring them to work to cut them out on the milling machine with the CNC. That way I could try to make these shapes a lot nicer. So anyway, I will show you once I get these mounted. I'll show you that mounted onto the frame, and then that'll be it until I get these guys made. Then these guys will get welded on to here. Like, they're just screwed on here, but this will be all welded on all the way around. And yeah. All right, guys, there it is, installed. There you can see there's about 3/8, a little less than that gap. And that's just, so if you're wondering how it worked, 2 bolts. This side hooks on here, hooks on the top edge where the pallet forks are, and the bottom tucks in the cutout where you'd slide your pallet fork over to get your pallet fork off. That one tucks in there and hooks around the back, and then the bolts just clamp everything onto the rails and keep everything tight, and that's nice and solid. So that's it. Next is the 1/4-inch parts. So that's it for now. Hey guys, so I kind of forgot to pull the camera out, but I got these pieces made. I just made them at work. I brought my material to work and machined them out along with this end. This pipe is just sitting in there to hold the gap. So I got this guy all welded out with the spacer in there, grease nipple, spacer blocks on there. This guy's basically done, except for gotta put the claw, the hook on the end, and then I think I gotta notch it out just a little bit here to clear the vertical piece. Well, this piece. So these guys are welded on mostly. Got these pieces in. I gotta put two more. Gotta put these guys on here still. One on, and then the other one this side. So that'll go like that. Cylinder goes here to the claw, which will be somewhere here, and then the claw pivots on this one. So yeah, I gotta notch the claw, I believe, or the claw arm for here. I still gotta cap this hole. I'm gonna cap that. I think I'm gonna put a piece of 2-inch flat stock on the back here just to keep the gap nice and strengthen it, because these are pretty flexible. They will be pinned in place with the pivot pins, but anyway, so that's what I'm working on now. I'm gonna continue on that and get back to you after that, after it's done. So there it is, guys. The claw is all done, painted. It's not totally installed yet because I gotta go pick up another pin for down here. Right now I just got a wooden dowel in there holding it in place. And obviously I gotta hook up the hydraulic lines. But other than that, the claw is done. So I don't know if I'll be able to close it complete. There's closed, complete, and then opened. Anyway, that's the completed claw for the log grapple, I guess you could call it.